Well, I didn't really know like life outside of like this bubble at St. Thomas before I went on a trip.
Vision for me was like the one place at St. Thomas that I like felt a sense of community that I'd been looking for.
The relationships that I formed, I value so much, and a lot of the people that I went with were seniors last year, so they're not here, but I still like try to keep in contact with them, and it's so great having friends like that.
When I think of vision, I think of openness. I think of people who are just willing to just get to know each other on a deeper level.
You get to actually like meet people, essentially is what happens on vision trips. Like it's not, like you stay at the surface level for maybe the first day, but then after that, like you get to like know people and who they are and where they come from, and you get to learn their story, which just like opens up this whole other like door of like who this person is. And I think that's like the most valuable thing about a vision trip.
Most of my friends from school are from the Vision program, and you know, in these short trips, which are like from 1 week to 3 weeks long, I've developed and maintained some of the closest friendships I have today.
It's just been great because it challenged me, but it's also really rewarding. I've done a lot of things that I would have never imagined I would ever do in my life. I build things. I haven't showered for days. It's a lot of things that I normally wouldn't have done coming into St. Thomas, but it's the best thing that's ever happened.
We built stoves, and these were manufactured in the United States for very low cost and shipped down, and we were part of just assembling them.
Working with children, working with teenagers, working with adults. It's basically we're teaching English, we're teaching computer skills. We basically had our own classes, and we had to create a lesson plan.
I milked a goat, which I've never done before. We made cheese and bread and music and I don't know, all kinds of things that I never thought I would do in my entire life, and I'm so glad that I did them.
I couldn't imagine that was going on. I'm so used to what's going on here, and then to see how people are struggling, it was gut-wrenching.
But coming back from these trips and having experienced what I did on them, I'd say that it definitely shaped me into the person I am today.
I didn't expect that I would go on a day trip just because I just didn't have the funds. You know, we already paid enough for St. Thomas. But they talked a lot about the scholarships, and my leaders told me a lot about the scholarships as well. But I just felt I wouldn't get that big of a fund. And I got $3,500 to go to India. So I went to India for $500, and I was there's no way I'm gonna pass this up. I have to go. I have to go. So yeah, the money's there.
Yeah, and just to be able to experience God through just different people, cultures, and places, that's kind of the one thing that is the thread that runs through it, is this very alive presence of God in these different people and places.